To sleepy Olivia. If you are hearing this, I'm guessing you have decided to retire to your bed and finish studying in the morning. We both know, me especially, that you won't get anything done that way. Either you'll sleep through your alarm, and in the rare 1-in-a-million event that you do manage to wake up, whether that be through a sudden natural disaster or midnight raccoon attack, you aren't going to have enough time for your morning self to process what you learn. Come on, so go back to your area. Pour yourself a cup of that really gross coffee, even though it makes your stomach jet blast, and finish studying. We both know that you are strong enough to do it, and we both know that you really need this. Do you want to end up on the streets, stripping for money and being studied in elementary schools with a teacher pointing to you saying, "This is what happens when you flush your hopes and dreams down the toilet"? That's literally an insult to feminists all over the world. You would literally be the scum of the earth, especially since you write these horrible scripts instead of helping the Japanese scripts. You're already a horrible blight upon the existence of the universe, but do you really want to fall so low that sewer rats won't go near you in fear of catching whatever diseases you've had studied in your name, from researchers to learned scientists so far above you that they can't feasibly imagine your existence because they studied for that one test instead of falling asleep? And they can't possibly see how any human being could be like you, having diseases like you, and are as miserable as you are. Getting pushed out of the homes of the wealthy, being caught by maids who look after elderly and senile people, who put you in the bin with the rest of the garbage they sweep up, and you feel lucky for having any garbage better than you under your feet. Though you know you're deluding yourself that you're better than the rest of the stuff in the garbage. And sense of fashion? You know you've got it down. Who needs stockings when you can lace the plastic used for six-pack cans of soda to keep in style these days? Do you really want to scream at the top of your lungs to drown out the demons of the day, running over the shards of broken glass you've made from the broken windows you've shattered just to feel something again? Just to make sure that at the very least you still have a body well after you've lost your mind and the grade for that one math test? You're already a disappointment considering the browser you use, only perking up from your poor existence when people mention cutting the weeds in their garden. And at the end of the day, you wouldn't be able to count the number of people who've turned their eyes away from you, shielding themselves from the reality that Olivia has fallen to, though they already do that anyways. But think of it this way. You may feel like you have fallen so far that you should just give up and quit. You may have looked in a mirror finally and thought that you can't possibly go on. And you could be slightly right, but that's not the point of this text. You also need to realize that there have been weaker people than you who've gone through worse, who've persevered and didn't even have this motivational text written by yours truly to get them through it. And if that makes you feel better, nothing really matters, as in the end you'll die, and one day in the future people will forget you, and you'll be lost to the oblivion of time. But if that's going to happen no matter what, why not just do what you want? Be the best you can be regardless. Laugh into the void in hopes that it laughs back. Good luck on the exam. You better not fail with the time I've spent on this. Give 50 cents. It doesn't look like your track record is any good so far, because you're already in debt.